is your host Manushi from Epidose, signing from Live with another dose of Epidose, where we talk about Indian television world and what we love about the entire week's episodes and what we don't love about the entire week's episode as well. So, this week's ये रिश्ता क्या कहलाता है? So, throwing a bit highlight about the entire week, I would want to say that this week's ये रिश्ता क्या कहलाता है shows that life is not always a bed of roses. It's like जिंदगी में पत्थर भी होते हैं और फूल भी होते हैं. Not like कि जो हम expect करते हैं वो हमेशा ही हमें मिलता है. It's like every day we expect that हमारे साथ अच्छा हो, but फिर वो life तो नहीं हो सकती ना. Uh, it's like abundant emotions all together that of a bride who is newly married and enters her new house, which is the Birla mansion. So, starting with this week, I would want to say that, you know, it's about the whole emotion of the girl leaving her family and putting everyone behind and going to a new household where she's very much unfamiliar with the family rituals, with the family lifestyle, and everything else. So it's about how Akshara is trying to mend in Birla Mansion. Basically, whenever a girl is married, she has like tons and tons of dreams in her eyes. Like she wants that her in-laws should be very loving. She wants to be accepted as a part of the family. And on the other hand, she also wants it to be very grand. But unfortunately or fortunately, you might put it either of the ways you like. So it's like uh, unfortunately, Goenkas versus Birlas is a very huge contrast over here. So it's like Goenkas were you know, the typical old Rajasthani family, जहाँ पे सारे धूमधाम से rituals होते हैं, rituals after rituals, pujas and muhurats and everything for every little thing. Because that's how Dadi and Manish and everyone in that family was. Versus बिरलास are very modern. उनमें ऐसा नहीं है कि हर चीज के लिए पूजा पाठ मुहूर्त एंड all that thing. That doesn't make them bad as a family or something. Every family has their own dynamics. Apparently it's like every family is going to be modern at the same time as they are going to be traditional. They're going to be traditional in their own ways. So it's like Birlas are a mix of modern and traditional. They are traditional, but only when they want certain rituals to happen. So it's not like they're completely against these rasams and rituals and stuff like that. But at the same time, they are very practical because they are doctors. All of them in that family live according to the patient's life, according to their patient's needs and responsibilities. So I get it that Akshara was really hurt, and I genuinely felt really, really bad for Akshara. But at the same time, it's like uh, doctors do not sometimes have time for even their own family. There are moments where for days they don't show up in their family because they are stuck up with some emergencies in their life. So it's like here we feel bad for Akshara, but we also know that Akshara is one of those over expecting brides who wants everything the grand way, because obviously she's lived in Goenka family जहाँ पे हर बात के लिए रस्म होती थी. यहाँ तक कि Karthik and Naira's wedding has so many rituals and rasams and whatnot. So Akshara is being used to that. So now the challenge for Akshara is to mix her upbringing, her values, and put in the practical aspect of the Birla family. So it's like Abhimanyu knows exactly that Akshara was disheartened because she didn't get the grand welcome, uska grah pravesh, uski rasams, and the ring finding and everything didn't happen. But at the same time, he knows that Akshara would never hold any grudge for his family members or anyone for that matter. So it's like Abhimanyu knows Akshara inside out. And he knows that she's as soft as a flower, and Pranali basically is like, I would rather call Pranali Rathod a shining sunflower. She always, wherever she is, it's always sunshine. It's really always sunshine because the way she's picked up Akshu's characteristics, the way she's got that bubbliness, the softness, the way she's so innocent that she's talking to Abhimanyu's court and, taking the first wedding gift and things like that. So I love that aspect. At the same time, the way Akshara handled herself the entire time, whenever it's like expectations versus reality, where in life we expect, for example, during our birthdays, we expect everyone to throw a surprise party and things like that. But unfortunately or fortunately, there are moments when you alone have to cut your own birthday cake and eat for yourself. So, it's like expectations versus reality. And Akshara, the way she gathered herself that no, Akshu, you are not going to lose hope. You are Abhimanyu's wife now. And it's going to be very interesting to see how Akshara brings love in this practical Birla household. It's like a blend of practical and love together. So that's how Akshara and Abhimanyu's journey is going to be ahead as we expect this. So let's see what next week of Ye Rishta Kya Kehlata Hai unfolds for us. Until then, stay tuned.